and I am here live on YouTube and with my friends over on Instagram. And it is Crafty Tuesday. So on Crafty Tuesday, I get on here every week and I make something that usually I haven't made in the past. And basically the whole point is to just Crafty Tuesday. So on Crafty Tuesday, I get on here every week and I make something that usually I haven't made in the past. And basically the whole point is Crafty Tuesday. So okay, my sound was on. I don't know what was going on. I want to hear myself talking. Okay, that's better. Hopefully everyone can still hear me. All right, welcome. Hi everyone. I'm so happy that you're here to craft with me today. I'm doing rhinestones tonight live. Very excited. Hey Corey, hey Nanny. So glad you guys were able to stop by. Hi Melissa. Who else is in here? Like Poodle J. I'm so glad you guys are here. So it's kind of a two-part thing that I did tonight. I am doing a rhinestone template, but I cut the rhinestone template before I got on here, and I actually did a YouTube video on how to design the template and how to cut it. So tonight, I'm just going to be showing you how I weed it, how I put the rhinestones in and use the transfer paper and put the rhinestones onto my shirt and then make it. So that's the plan. I've got my helper here tonight with me. Yay, helper. She's going to help me with questions. What you got, Kaya?
I'm so excited for this. I have some stuff, but I don't know what to do with it.
Oh, you've got stuff already. Perfect. Well, I hope that I make it easier for you to do it. And what I also want to do is share what not to do, because so this isn't the very first time I've done a rhinestone. I did it like a couple months ago. It was not fun. And really, I had decided that rhinestones were not for me. It was a little too challenging. But what I found out after doing it and ironing out some kinks, I was doing a lot of stuff wrong. So I'm going to hopefully prevent you from making some of the same mistakes that I made. One of them being not having enough pressure on my cutting machine when I cut it. Therefore, all of the circles did not come out. So I'm going to show you this one that doesn't have all of the circles cut out. So that's just a problem, because then you have to pop out all the rest of the circles, and it's just a lot more work. What else you don't want to do is when you cut out your circles, what I was doing at first, I really had no idea. I was taking each circle and I was popping them out with my weeding tool, one at a time. Don't do that. That takes forever, and it makes rhinestone things annoying. I was super annoyed. I'm like, who wants to do this? Why would anybody want to pop out all these little circles individually? Don't do that. You don't have to do that. If you check out the YouTube video that I did yesterday, I posted, it talks all about how to get the right pressure and to make sure that you get all of your circles out. And watch that first, because tonight I'm not really talking about designing it and cutting it, because I've done that. I did do this. Let's see, I got these. This one I got from Silhouette. No, I didn't. I got this from Creative Fabrica. So Creative Fabrica has some rhinestone fonts that are already ready to have the circles in them. They're already ready for rhinestone. So that's really convenient. So check Creative Fabrica first. I talk about that in the YouTube video, so you can check that out. And Silhouette Studio also allows you to add circles to certain things so that you can actually create your own templates. So I kind of have both. So these have already been cut. So I'm going to go ahead and peel this off. Let's see. Let me scoot it back so you can see. You see all the little circles are just coming out right there. So that's what we want it to be. I made this one And then I realized, you know what? I don't even think I have enough rhinestones for this little design. I was gonna do a tote bag, but I don't think I have enough rhinestones to make this. So I just thought I would just show you pulling off the strip flock from the backing, and then I'll just not make this one. Just thought I would just show you this one. All right, so I was hoping to make this, but I won't be making this. So there are just a couple little holes still in there, little circles still in there. So I would just pop those out, but I don't think I have enough rhinestones. But that will be cute. I think I'm gonna put that on a little tote bag, a little crafty. So I'm setting that right there for now. This is the one we're going to make today. So these are hearts. You can see I peeled it away a little bit just because I wanted to make sure that it was going to peel, and you can't see any of those over there, any of those circles. So I'm just peeling back. I'm using strip flock. The reason I'm using strip flock is because it's a thicker material and it allows the rhinestones to fall into place and stay in place so they're not moving all over while you are trying to put your rhinestones in. So
someone said you could put on something to save it for later. On something to save it for later.
I'm gonna save it for sure because I want to still use it. It's cute. So this is what we have for tonight. I've got a little heart, and that time every piece came out. You guys, when I first did this, I was peeling out individual things. I had little dots everywhere. This is so easy. You just make sure you have the right pressure and peel it off from the backing. Nice. So then what you do, there are some things that you can buy that they say are specifically for rhinestones. There's like a rhinestone tray, but I didn't buy it, and the rhinestone brush, because this is what I did. I have a piece of felt, just a regular little piece of felt that I got from Michael's. The rhinestone tray is felt on the back of it. So I just thought, well, I have this handy, so let's see if it works. And it did. So that's what I thought I would show you tonight. Actually, I'm gonna turn my press on just so it can heat up. So it will be ready for us when we are ready. So I've got my strip flock. It's sticky on the back. So the reason you want to use strip flock and not like the, HTV, because we're not going to iron it on. We're just going to stick it. I'm just going to stick it right here in the middle. So I just stuck my rhinestone, my strip flock, right onto the felt. Okay? So it's not moving anywhere. It's going to stay right where we want it. Hey, Rehab Queen. My girl from St. Louis has stopped in. Happy to have you on my live. So what I'm doing is I just poured some rhinestones out. And I just took this little brush and a little foam brush, and I just start moving the rhinestones around to fill all the holes. Now, some of them are not going to flip exactly where they should be. That's okay, then we'll just fill those in. But most of them should kind of fall into place. I think this is the part that takes the longest doing the rhinestones. Let's see, I'm gonna move them off. Let me try this other little one too. I don't really know which brush works the best. Last time when I did it, I used this little foam brush. Now they do have little foam brushes that say that they are specifically for doing the rhinestones. And maybe those do work like a whole lot better. I don't know, I never bought one. And maybe those of you who have done rhinestones a lot, maybe you can tell me that what I'm doing is ridiculous.
Someone said circular motions.
Circular motions. Oh, okay. Okay. And I'm going to move them kind of out of the way and see how we're looking here. So if you are new here, this is Crafty Tuesday. This is not where you come to see me doing things that I am an expert at doing. Not that I'm an expert really at anything, but it's not anything that I've had a ton of practice in. I am testing things out at Crafty Tuesday, and usually I'm making them for the first time and I'm seeing how they work. So a lot of times things don't go super smoothly on here. But I think it's okay. I'm on here to show you guys the real side of crafting. That's the whole point of Crafty Tuesday. All right, it looks like I have a lot of spots that have holes in it. It's working, but I'm trying my circular motion. I'm gonna also get my little, oh, and you know what? What else do I have? I have this little guy, my little, oops, that flew over there. This little wax thing, but I don't even think there's any wax on it. I used this one time for like a project for making, what did I make? Oh my goodness, what did I make? A little rhinestone thing. Dang it.
Some of your nails look cute.
Oh, thank you. I'm gonna try.
The rehab queen girl.
Oh, Rehab Queen, that's Alicia.
Oh, it is?
Uh-huh. Kaya is behind the scenes, Alicia. I was hoping maybe this little tape would would help me. It's not helping me. I don't know how to like make them just like stay in there. How do you get them to go in all the places? I feel like last time I didn't have this much trouble moving them around into the things. Do I just like keep doing the circular motion? Is that the plan? I don't know. If you've done it, help me. I feel like my little tool should be working, but it doesn't have any more of the wax in it. And I don't know where it is. What if no, glue, I was thinking if I put a little glue on the end, that might work. Oh man.
So I put rhinestones back in the area and use circular motions.
Put rhinestones back and use circular motions. Okay. Circular motions and get them in there. So this isn't like super duper fast. Okay, circular motions. I feel like I keep knocking them out when I get them in and then they're knocking out.
I could use the tip of an eraser. Another person said no.
Said no?
Mm-hmm.
No what?
I don't know.
You don't know?
And then it's a circular motion, you typically using a brush-like object.
A brush-like object.
Yeah, and then another person said you need a painter brush and do a circular motion and the stones fall in.
And the stones just fall in.
And then another person said yes, keep using the tool with lots of stones. Try just brushing.
Did I just make a big project? Is that I just chose a design with a lot of stones?
Try a brush because a lot of people, painter brush because a lot of people said that.
Said a painter's brush?
Mm-hmm.
Let's try that.
Yeah, and another person said you have a brush to brush them into the template.
Okay, I do have a brush. How about this brush? Is that a good brush? That one seems like too aggressive. Let me try this little brush. Oh, that seems to be working. I chose a design with a lot of rhinestones. That
Another person said they may be catching on the sponge.
The brush might be catching on the stones.
On the sponge.
Oh, on the sponge. Oh, okay.
And then another, more like an edge brush and an edger. I don't know if you know. I don't know if I mean.
An edge brush. Let's see. So they're going in, but they're just going in slowly.
Another person said you need to lay a bunch of stones on top and they brush it easier.
Bunch of stones on top. So just put all these back on. And they brush in easier. Okay. All right, they're brushing. Oh my goodness. Okay. Maybe I should get the rhinestone tool. Which is for doing the rhinestones. All right, this side looking better. So circular motions maybe with this brush. So this project is a project with patience, which is not my forte. You buy a bunch of stones on top and brush them in. Okay, that's what I'm doing. And then you just kind of brush them off to the side. I'm making progress. Am I making any progress with this? I think I am. Oh, I think I need to brush them like a little smoother so that they don't fall out when I move them or when I brush them out of the way. Make sure that they're staying where they should be. All right. Well, my press is heated up. My rhinestones aren't ready, but my press is ready. This is a slow project. I feel like my last one didn't even go this slow.
Two people said you need one of those rhinestone brushes, LOL. And another person said, yes, the painter's brush makes the process so much easier.
A painter's brush?
Yeah.
But is that the brush I have? Should I be using a different one? Let's see. These bristles seem a little better. Oh, okay. So I'm kind of moving them around, and then they're falling into place. Okay, so let me move out all the ones that have a home. Put the ones that don't have a home in there. And then get all those other guys out of there. You guys go.
I'm so glad to be here. Love your content.
Thank you very, very much. I am so happy that you're here and watching me struggle through this project. But I mean, this is crafting. You try things out, you see how they work. Sometimes they work really well, sometimes not so much. I don't know if you guys saw that project I did last week with the stencil. It was a hot mess. I thought it was going to be really cute. It was not so cute. I've used stencils like once before, and it was okay. They're not my favorite. On wood, I prefer to use HTV. But I thought, oh, this time I'll try a stencil, see how it works. And it did not work well. So I had this beautiful, I made this design for my laundry room. And I thought, oh, this is going to be cute. And when it wasn't cute, I thought, oh, I'll fix it. I'll just fix all these little parts that, all the paint that peeled up from my stencil. I'll fix that. And that just didn't look right. The paint pen was too thick in spots. It was just not cute.
Some came in late. What are we doing? What materials are needed?
We are doing a rhinestone template, and I'm just trying to fill in these circles. I am using strip flock, and maybe I should be using an actual rhinestone brush, but I don't have that. So I'm just using a regular paintbrush to make sure all of the rhinestones are filled in. And then I'm going to make a t-shirt with our rhinestones. So I've got the mask to put on the rhinestone when we get them all on. And it looks like we're getting there. Somebody say something?
Yeah, it's good seeing someone I admire struggle with doing what I look up to them for. Reminder, it takes hard work to be good at things.
I'm just happy you guys appreciate seeing this side, because I mean, to be totally honest, it's not easy to show this side, the side that doesn't know how to do stuff. But I started doing this because I was getting a lot of DMs from people, and they were just saying, how much they they loved my content, and they wished some people were saying they wished they could be more like me. And while I did very much appreciate it, I don't know, I felt like a fraud, because I'm like, oh my goodness, you just don't see all the stuff that doesn't go right and is not so great. You don't see the struggle behind the scenes sometimes that I go through to get things to look the way they do before they're all pretty and on Instagram. So I felt like it was just important for me to show it and stop showing everything so nice after it was all practiced. I mean, obviously, you're not good at things right at the beginning. It takes time to practice and mess up, and I have messed up a lot. A lot, a lot. So I've learned a lot from all of my mistakes. And I just felt like I should share it, but at the same time, it's challenging for me to share things that aren't great. But I'm very happy that you guys are here, and I'm very happy, um, just to be able to show you this side.
There's, sorry, it's imposter syndrome.
Mm.
And then another person said there's a flat tool that glides over the mask and wipes off extra. And
Okay, that glides over the rhinestones.
the mask and wipes off extra.
The mask. Okay.
Another person said you're still amazing. Sometimes it's frustrating seeing how it is on your end, and then the struggle becomes real on our end. And appreciate the effort, better to learn from others' mistakes. We appreciate you and everything you offer us with your content. And I appreciate that you show the entire process. I love it. It's more helpful.
Well, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you guys being here with me. Seriously, you don't know how much. I mean, without you guys, I have no channel. So you being here means so much. Oh, my press wants to turn off.
Somebody asked where to get the flock from and the rhinestones.
My iPad says it wants to die, so don't let it die. Let me plug that in. The flock I got from Heat Transfer Warehouse. the what else am I using? Rhinestones are from Heat Transfer Warehouse also. And then the felt I got from Michaels. All right. We are rocking and rolling. This thing is almost done.
Um, it's hard to be vulnerable. I admire you for that too. And then much more realistic than a 30-second how to reel.
Yeah. Right. A 30-second edited how to reel, right? Because in the reels, you edit out all the mistakes. So it's easy to make it look like, oh, this was no big deal, super easy. Um, yeah, but crafts are not usually like that. A lot of times, I mean, once you get the hang of it, some things are a lot smoother than others, but it takes time to get it there. Um, I feel like my biggest struggle was sublimation when I started. I had so many ruined blanks when I first started doing sublimation. Like so many tumblers. I just had trouble getting my temperature, my pressure, my color, my printer settings, all of that was a struggle. So there was just a big learning curve with sublimation for me. But once I got the hang of it, boy, that is definitely one of my favorite projects. There's so many things you can do with it.
Had to come a bit late tonight, but loving this rhinestone scare me. And then I missed the beginning. What are we working on?
Rhinestone templates for the win tonight. I'm filling it with the rhinestones in a probably inefficient way, but I'm doing it. I think the paintbrush is working better than that sponge was working, but I still don't think this is probably the best way to do it. I think I'll probably get the rhinestone brush, and that will work out a little bit better. But I'm just doing a heart. I made this heart in Silhouette Studio. It's nice because you can do shapes and some words. The words I feel like are a little more challenging to get the rhinestone template in Silhouette. But if you have the designer edition of Silhouette, which I think is like $49, you can do these templates. And if you have the business edition of Silhouette, which I believe is $99, you can make designs and save them as an SVG. So to be honest, I have been using Silhouette Studio for some years. Like even when I was using my Cricut all the time, I designed my files in Silhouette. I would save them as an SVG and then bring them over to Cricut because Silhouette had a lot more design capabilities, and I liked being able to make SVGs. So if you are wanting to make SVGs, that is a good option. I was trying the Adobe suite. It didn't work for me. I mean, I guess I didn't give it a ton of time, but it was so challenging for me to learn that software. And Silhouette was easier for me, so that's what I did.
Um, the reel should be finished. Reel should be for finished projects, not for the process. And then
True.
it is fun seeing part 2 of last night's part 1.
Yeah, I thought it'd be kind of cool to split it up because I think it would just take too long to like do everything in one video. I mean, this alone is taking a while, but they're all filled in now. So now what I'm doing is just kicking out the little pieces that are still trying to hang in there, but they don't have a spot. It's kind of like what is that? Musical chairs. So we've like played musical chairs. They all have a spot, and there's some that are still trying to get in, but they're getting booted. There's no room for you in here. You have lost. All right. Let's get
There's some more little
some
questions.
more questions.
Yeah. Well, first, working on sublimating coasters disaster.
A disaster. Oh, why? Coasters. I like coasters. Was it the color that was wrong?
And then is that an annual subscription or a one-time fee?
It's a one-time fee. So that is pretty nice.
And then Silhouette is like Greek to me, but I live in Adobe Illustrator.
Oh, okay. Well, then you probably don't need Silhouette Studio. Um, Adobe was so hard for me to learn. But I also didn't know any design software, and all I had been used to working with was Cricut. So that is, not a very elaborate design software. Very robust, that's the word. So I even struggled with Silhouette right at first because it was so different from Cricut. But I learned it, and I tried to do Illustrator, and it was just challenging.
The same person who said that the submarine coaster was a disaster said that they're using infusible ink sheets for the coasters, uneven color, assume a pressure issue.
Were you using the Easy Press, or were you using an actual full size heat press? And to be honest, I don't like infusible ink sheets very much. I think they're challenging. Challenging to weed, challenging to work with. But I also know that it's a good option if you want to do sublimation, but you just don't have all the supplies for sublimation. So I get why people want to use it. But if you're able to do sublimation, you already have the supplies. I don't see why you would want to do infusible ink, like to go back to it.
She said they're using the Easy Press.
I think that is part of the problem. I think the Easy Press and the infusible ink, I don't know. I just feel like it gives you not always the best results. It can give great results, but I feel like just not always consistent. Just in my experience. I know some people have great experience with them, but in my experience, I have found that it's challenging. With the pressure being the same because you're holding it on, and it just might not have the same heat in all the places on the Easy Press. So you're dealing with that also.
So that requires so much patience.
It's and y'all, I lack so much patience. But I've kind of got in my zone now. I'm just like, oh, it's working now. And I think it's gonna be cute, so let's just finish it up. And I do love sparkle. Like, I mean, sparkle's like my favorite. So if I could make it work, then that makes me happy. Okay, I just have a couple more here to get out and to flip over. And then I will be able to show you guys on the shirt. I'm excited.
What are you putting the rhinestones on? Pink sheet?
The pink sheet is called Strip Flock. It's sticky on the back, and it's a thicker material so that the rhinestones actually have something to kind of fall into. So it's a little bit thicker, but it's sticky on the back, so it will just stay in place. So I stuck it to this, what did I stick it to? This felt. All right. I feel like my sight is going blurry now looking at all these rhinestones, making sure I have all of them on the right side. All right. Do, 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 do. We're almost there, guys. Thank you for sticking around with me. I never know, like, should I do like a super fast project? Are people gonna be annoyed that I'm taking so long? Do people really want to watch me this long? It's such a struggle for me because I feel like, oh my gosh, I gotta get in and get out. I don't want people to be annoyed that I'm on here too long. But I mean, I guess if you don't want to watch, then you can leave. So it's not like it's not like anybody's forced to be here. So I don't know why I get so stressed about it. Um, I just I want you to enjoy being here, and I hope that what I'm showing you, you like. All right. I think. Oh, dang! That one just flew out of the way. Oh my gosh! All right. I think I have one more, and maybe that's it. Let's put that guy in there.
Longer projects are better in case you can't get here right at the start.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
This time allows people to ask questions.
That is true. Okay, well, then I'm happy. I'm happy I'm still on here. I always try to like do super short. I think it's because I'm used to reels. I'm used to reels, so I'm used to like, let's be fast. And I'm trying to train my brain to be on longer and do longer stuff.
You give great information and insight during the process. That's why I love Crafty Tuesday.
Thank you.
And another person said I don't mind.
Uh-oh. I'm like trying to stick that one in. Okay. I have one guy here. No, two. Okay.
I hate when I go to transfer the rhinestones and they get out of place.
That's what I'm worried about. That's definitely a concern. Okay. So what I'm going to do, everything is in place right now. I'm just going to move these rhinestones, these extra rhinestones off to the side. Just so I don't pick them up when I get my mask.
Crafting with Delonda said just getting off from work.
Hi Delonda, thanks for coming. I am doing the second part of my rhinestone template right now. And they're all in. So my press turned off. So let's turn her back on. And let me get my transfer mask. And we're gonna make this work. We're gonna make this work. Let me get some scissors and cut it. It better work. Oh wait, there's another one trying to stay. It's trying to hide out. Oh shoot. This one flipped. And this guy flipped. Come on, guys. Work with me. Do what you're supposed to do. All right. What I'm going to do is I am going to cut this mask. So I'm just using a transfer mask. This is Caesar transfer mask. You can also, what I have seen, Megan over at, I think it's Lovebird Heartworks, she takes like easy weed projects that she's finished working with, she takes those, that she keeps these transfer sheets and she reuses the transfer sheets, and you can reuse it for this. I thought that was genius. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. You guys get out of here because you're not coming to the party. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. These guys are trying to jump back on. Okay, so now I'm nervous. I'm nervous that it's gonna like, I don't know what it's gonna do. All right, I'm just going to take my mask. Oh, dang it, some of them flipped. Oh well, I guess I will just flip them around. Dang it. I thought I had it. I thought I had it, guys. All right, good thing is most are on there. Most are in the right spot. A couple are not. So I am going to fix that. Why? Why didn't it just do what it was supposed to do?
Artist Bree just said, hi Courtney, happy Crafty Tuesday.
Hi! I'm happy you're here, Ashley. We're making a template. Well, we're doing rhinestones. And my rhinestones have flipped over. So I'm trying to put a couple back in place. Dang it. I swear this looks so easy. Why won't... Okay, that one's on now. There's like 6 that moved out of place. So I don't know what is the easiest way to get them so that they all come onto my transfer mask.
Someone said I hate it when crafts fight back.
They do, right? Just act right.
And then Artist Bree said bling bling.
Bling bling is right. My fave. All right, and then we got, oh, this guy, he just thinks he's gonna be in the middle and come hang out. You're not. Okay. So I'm just trying to move these so that they go where they're supposed to go and they're turned over the way they're supposed to be turned over. 3 stones didn't come. I guess I could have just pushed those back down. Ugh. Okay, so I'm just using my tweezers and placing them on. I'm using my finger because they're not just like sticking on to the transfer paper. So I'm using my finger to try to press them down so they're in the right spot.
You sure have patience. I would send them to timeout.
Right? If I wasn't live, this thing probably would be in timeout. I'd be like, I'm so done.
Crafting with Delonda said, get a wax pen.
I know, Delonda, I have my wax pen right here and there's no wax. And I don't have any more wax. I need more wax. That would have been super convenient, but next time I will. Okay though, but everything is where it is supposed to be right now. So here we go. YouTube, Instagram. It is a go. All right, so let's flip on around this way. This is the plan. we are using my HTV Ronce. Let's see, come up a little bit, YouTube. All right. I think we're good. I'm using a red shirt because I like red. Y'all know I like red. I always got red everything. Got my red shirt on here. All right, I'm using my red shirt. We're gonna go sideways here with my HTV Ronce. Lining up the neck. First thing I'm gonna do is a little pre-press. I'm excited. I'm excited. Okay, and then we will take our rhinestones. A couple of them just keep tilting. Remember, when you're working with red, it can look super dark. Don't worry. At first, I thought I had ruined a shirt because the red was really dark, but it's not. It's not ruined. It's just it gets dark at first, and then as it cools, it fades back.
Use a crayon.
Use a what?
A crayon.
Oh, for the wax?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, good idea. I'm trying to see if it's straight.
The crafting with the Wanda set.
Crafting with the Wanda set of crayon? Okay. Good idea. Alright. Just want it to be straight. My t-shirt is looking weird. Alright. Tuck it back in here. I want this collar out of the way because I want even pressure on all those stones. I have it at 340 degrees. This is throwing me off because my paper is not even. So it looks like I'm uneven right here. But my paper, I cut it uneven, so it's messing me up. All right, here we go. It is going in. The rhinestones are all on. Deep breath. Okay. 340, 15 seconds.
There's a
Couple comments.
Yeah. What is the wax pen?
The wax pen is this, and it's actually for doing rhinestones. So the wax goes in this little tip here, and it makes it really easy to pick up a rhinestone and put it where you want it to go.
And then crafting with the Wanda and Courtney, the two crafting and red loading pals.
Right? We both love red.
And then she said, yes, I haven't ever seen anything red that I didn't love.
I haven't either. Red and pink is a close second, but red is my fave. Okay, so we are supposed to do a cold peel with the t-shirt, but I can show you. I'll just show you what it looks like. Bling, bling, bling. But it's still really hot, so I'm not going to peel it yet. I'm going to wait. Maybe I will even bring it back over here. Move this out of the... Ah! Oh my gosh. I just threw rhinestones everywhere. All right, we're coming back over here to the table. Rhinestones were kind of flying. Let's just... Actually, I'm going to fold it up in here. And I'll clean that up later. Okay. Oh my gosh. I hope it was long enough on there and it's going to just peel off super easily for me now and look really good. Okay, let's... It is cool. Let's see if it actually... Let me get you guys closer so you can actually see it a little better. Tilt it down. There we go. Okay, here we're peeling it off. Hopefully all of them come off. Yay! I'm just peeling slowly because I'm nervous.
It's a saying we can't use those red dots, or can you?
I don't, I mean, I guess you could. No, they're adhesive. No, I don't think so. You guys, check it out. A sparkly red heart. I am excited. So, you see it took a little time. I just want to put it on. I'm going to have to put it on. Let me just see. Let me see it in action so you guys can see the bling.
So pretty.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Look, you guys. I love it.
Love it.
So it took a little extra time. I'm going to get, first of all, I'm going to get some wax for my wax pen because that would have made things easier. I am also going to get the actual brush for doing rhinestones because I think that would be better also. Oh my gosh, I am just loving this. It's so pretty.
You're encouraging me to try it out finally. Love it. So pretty. Nice.
Thank you. Yay, rhinestone shirt. So I made the shirt, or I designed it in Silhouette Studio. I did this one just if you guys want letters. There are fonts in Creative Fabrica that are rhinestone fonts, so you can use those also. But it had the shape, so I just put the heart into Silhouette Studio, and then I used the rhinestone tool, and it put all these little rhinestone circles in here. So check that out if you want to do that. I love this shirt. I'm so glad it worked out, guys. Yay! Wow! So it was 340 degrees. I did 15 seconds, and then I did a cold peel. And I got a lot of sparkle. I kind of want to do a black shirt with black rhinestones. I think that would be cool. Black rhinestones with the crafty. And obviously this one is a little too big. It'd be like way across my chest. But I was thinking this for a tote bag anyway. But I kind of want a crafty shirt. They do Creative Fabrica. Hey, helper, no phone while you're helping.
I'm waiting for you to finish talking.
You're waiting for me to finish talking.
I read all the comments.
They even have templates, so you don't even have to design anything. So Creative Fabrica is also a great place to find templates. I have the link in the YouTube description, so if you want some information about the Creative Fabrica, the strip flock, I've got the link in there also. And what else did I use? I think that was all I used. Any questions, helper?
Creative Fabrica also has some fun rhinestone designs as well.
They do.
Rhinestone leggings.
Yes.
Sparkly just like you.
Sparkly just like me. I'm sparkly. I am. My husband's just like, oh my gosh. Yeah. You're so extra.
You did it nice. What's going on the list for the future?
Somebody said this on the back of a jacket. I love that idea. Ooh, that is what it is. That's what's happening. I'm putting this on the back of one of my jackets. I love it. Thanks for that idea. I appreciate it. All right. Craft Tuesday was a success. We never know if it's going to be a success or not, but this week it was. I'm happy about that. I'm happy you guys don't mind being here longer than 30 minutes, which is what I always shoot for, but this took a little longer, but sometimes crafts take a little longer. I just keep moving. I just move because I just want to see it sparkle. Anyway, I have an update for you. If you guys were here when I did what did I do? I did printable HTV, Caesar, Easy Subly, and the Easy Color BTV. If you guys were here when I did those onesies, I told you I would do a wash update for them. I've washed them 10 times. Wash update is coming next week. So just wanted you guys to give you a heads up and let you know that that is on the way. Very interesting findings with that. So looking forward to sharing that with you. Um, Next week I will be back with something else crafty. I haven't even done. Next week is May, isn't it? Or maybe I have one more week. Maybe I have one more week already. I don't remember. I don't know what the weeks are. I'll be back here next week. I'm gonna be here at the same place, same time, making something else crafty. You know, always stop by Tuesdays at 5:30 Pacific time, and I will be here. Um, and Sublimation Camp is next week. I don't know if you guys have gotten your tickets, but it starts next week. It's going to be so fun. I had so much fun at Sublimation Camp last week. If you want information about that, there's a bunch of posts that I've done. You can check the link in my bio for the Sublimation Camp free pass. It is free to attend. It's a 3-day workshop. Lots of sublimation stuff. It's going to be fun. And I have something super exciting that I will be announcing later this week about the All Access Pass. So stay tuned for a fun announcement about that. What? Get you started on what, Delonda?
Okay, so the great job, oh yay, doesn't the whole sizes change when you change the font sizes?
The whole size does change when you make it bigger. So in the YouTube video, check out what I said to do about the font sizes. So I did a little process to make sure that the sizes those sizes to make sure that the sizes are right. So check out the YouTube video from yesterday. Oh, Delana doesn't like the wash updates. I'm doing the wash update. It's gonna be great, and it is interesting to see how they all hold up.
I like fun announcements.
Oh, it's a fun announcement. You don't want to miss this one. It's coming really soon. I'm excited about it. Oh, wash updates. It's coming. I got some wash updates for you guys coming next week. Until then, until next week, you guys have fun, stay healthy, find joy. Find joy every day in something. And until next week, I will be doing crafty things too. But until then, stay crafty, my friends. I will see y'all later. Bye.